What is going on, my friends? Vitaly Dubin is here and welcome to another episode of today's In Crypto Show. Of course, we'll talk about the price of Bitcoin. Where do I see it is going? Have we hit the bottom or not yet? What we're seeing in the chart. We'll talk about Ethereum merge that will happen on September 15th. What's going on with that and where is the attention going? And we'll talk about other news as well as Ultron that is pumping today up as much as 50%, reaching a price of 13 cents, the new and fastest growing layer 1 blockchain, and all the latest news surrounding that as well on this call. So stay tuned today. We are slightly up for the entire cryptocurrency market, up 2%, but nothing to be overly optimistic about overall. Looking at Bitcoin, we are right now hanging above $19,000, which is nice to see. We have not fallen below $18,600. However, there is a very concerning chart on the stochastic RSI on 2 weeks that you can see can cross like this in 3 days from now, and this is not looking good over here, which you can see the last time that we had the blue fall below the orange, we fell pretty significantly for the price of Bitcoin over here, which was around $43,000. That fell all the way to by like 56%. Are we going to have another move like this from this point in time, another 56%, which will put us below $10,000? In my opinion, it is unlikely. It is highly unlikely. However, that's what we are seeing right now in the charts. You need to be very careful. 3 days from now, we'll have more data to judge, but there is a lot of bearishness going on right now, especially as we have received this 2-week huge engulfing red candle. And also, not forget the 6 months. If we look at the 6-month range in Bitcoin, we have never seen a bearish engulfing candle on a 6 months when the body of the candle is fully embodying the previous green candle. So it's the first time in history that we have seen this, which can impact significantly the next 6 to 18 months, the next several candles, which is 6 months candle, right? So you need to be very careful. We might be in this crypto winter for quite some time, maybe like a year up to a year and a half approximately. And of course, ultimately we are going to rise, but there is no doubt about it that right now we are in the golden zone. We are in the golden opportunity to buy Bitcoin that, pretty much in the top 3 to top 5 in the entire history of Bitcoin. This is the kind of opportunity that we are seeing right now. So if you buy right now, is a great time. It's a great time. Even if it falls a little bit, if it goes to, let's say it breaks the 17.5, let's say 17.5 was not the bottom. If in this case it will happen and will go to, let's say, 16,000 or 15,000, this is not like significant over the overall 3 years, the coming 3 years, right? Whatever you take it at 19,000 or 15,000, Bitcoin is going to go much higher in the next cycle. So take it at that, okay? But what we are seeing right now in the charts is increasingly concerning over the short term, that we are going to fall a little bit more. One last flash out, one last leg to the downside for the Bitcoin price in this month of September. Let's see how low we can go over here. So in 3 days, we'll see more data. Now, looking about Ethereum, a lot of people are very bullish about Ethereum, which the data shows. Ethereum is much more bullish than Bitcoin, first of all, looking at the charts. And Ethereum completes Bellatrix in final pre-merge update. This is like the final upgrade before the merge. It went live. So the next stop is the merge. It is the merge that has been anticipated by many years now, transitioning from proof of work to proof of stake for Ethereum. Of course, Ethereum is the leading chain. Even looking at all the dexes, you can see that Uniswap by far beating PancakeSwap, Curve, and all the other dexes combined was $1.58 billion in the last 24 hours, changing hands on Uniswap, which is of course the leading dex of the Ethereum blockchain. But so what we are seeing right now is a big move in the history, after which Ethereum will become a deflationary coin, which supply is going to go down and down and down each year. It's going to go down. So in a sense, it will be a more deflationary coin than Bitcoin, and more like, that's what I call sound money. Because in Bitcoin, the supply is fixed, right, at 21 million Bitcoins maximum. But with Ethereum, it's going to go down. The supply is going to burn and go down every year. So something to pay attention to. Uniswap Labs eagerly waiting for the merge. Nothing to do. If you hold Ethereum in your wallet, you're going to just continue holding and move into proof of stake. Nothing really that you need to do. And the increase in wallets was over 1,000 Ethereum or more that is happening right now, indicates the whales are buying, bullish sentiment, the merge approaches. Maybe it's also due to the fact there's going to be some Ethereum forks that people get just free money, essentially free money for those that have a lot of Ethereum, or even small amount of Ethereum. They'll get this Ethereum W coin, and who knows how much value it's going to have. But was looking at the Bitcoin forks previously, it's not much. It's not much. You know, when Bitcoin forked back in 2017 to Bitcoin Satoshi Vision and to Bitcoin the Bitcoin Cash, right? It was maybe 5% of the global network. You know, I see this is going to have even less than 5%. So, but it's still free money. It's still free money, but it's nice. Ethereum number of non-zero addresses reached an all-time high of 85.8 million addresses, which is pretty significant. Ethereum continues to grow. Looking at this guy that bought 5,000 Bitcoin back in 2013. Oh my God, at the peak of 2013. And he held all the last 9 years. 9 years to cash it out. He bought at the peak of 2013, waited 9 years, and he cashed out a whopping $95 million in profits. That's what times do. Cashing out 5,000 Bitcoins. So it's pretty cool. Although he is not cashing really out in the right time, in my opinion. If he waited just a little bit longer, just another couple years, he might see a much more substantial profit, even though it's a very nice profit, $95 million. We all can agree it's very nice. It's very nice. Especially he has been held in 9 years. A new prime minister in UK right now took the lead as the British pound falls to its lowest levels against the dollar since 1985. There is inflation going on. There's a lot of uncertainty in Europe, especially as Putin, the president of Russia, is threatening to let Europe freeze over winter. If they're going to implement any kind of caps on the gas prices, there is to say we're going to just not supply anything. That's what it is saying. Will not supply gas, oil, coal, heating oil. Will not supply anything in this case. Yeah. So essentially, that's a real threat to Europe. Yeah. Which the gas rationing, the energy rationing, can become a real thing. Well, it will be scarce. It will be scarce in Europe, and that is. Oh, I see a nice advertising here. 10 to 14th of October in Dubai. If you happen to be in Dubai, this is going to be a huge event. 10 to 14th of October, the Future Blockchain Summit. Huge summit. I'm looking forward to see a lot of guys here show up in Dubai for a huge event. And we have companies like CleanSpark, very bullish long term on the Bitcoin price, because they just acquired 10,000 more latest generation mining machines in extending summer of acquisition. So it's very nice. Looking at the case of Tornado Cash, remember they essentially sanctioned every wallet that used the mixer Tornado Cash, and now Coinbase joins the lawsuit backing up Tornado Cash, saying code is speech and free speech is constitutional right worth protecting. So I hope they win the case, because for one side, yeah, there were some bad actors like the North Korean sponsored hackers that hacked the Harmony Bridge for $96 million and used Tornado Cash to kind of conceal where the money went. But here's what CEO of Coinbase is saying: sanctioning open source software is like permanently shutting down a highway because robbers used it to flee a crime scene. Ouch. Yeah. So I hope the case will be in their favor, but we'll see. And looking about the Ultron absolutely skyrocketed today, reaching a price of 10 cents. You can see the price currently is exactly at 10 cents, reaching a high of 13 cents today. And overall, the project started with 1 cent initial price and 2.1 cent trading began on PancakeSwap. It was right around 2.7 cents. On Ultraswap around 2 cents, something like that. But what we are seeing coming up in the next few months is going to be like have a huge lending and borrowing protocol where people can borrow and lend on top of Ultron layer 1 blockchain. Lotteries coming up very soon, also in the next 2 months, where people can have up to $1 million jackpot by playing the lottery on top of Ultron. And of course the metaverse. I'm going to personally meet the Devla CEO, in the Meta Week in Dubai in 2022, who is building the football manager, 3D football manager for Ultron. On top of Ultron, the metaverse. I'm going to meet him, interview him. It's going to be really nice here in Dubai. So that is coming as well in the next 3 months, which I think can take Ultron to over 100 million TVL in the top 30 blockchain, the top 30 coins in TVL by the end of the year. So very impressive growth, which right now we have $8.2 million total value locked. Yeah, in Ultron swap. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, so that's what I want to share with you today, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. Tune in to updates about the crypto space. Stay tuned in, stay plugged in, and don't miss the big moves in crypto. If Bitcoin is going to fall down to around $13,500, which if we crash below 17.5, that's what I see. Potentially it can crash too. That will be like a very, very super rare opportunity, not just to pick up Bitcoin, but other coins and hold it for the long term. Yeah, because crypto winter is not going to be forever. So watch out that, and looking forward to more updates in the next episode of Today in Crypto Show. Hit the like button and the subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next videos.